Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yanie and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about everything that has been going on in social media pertaining to black women. There were a series of tweets that have been floating around all over social media pertaining to us putting on our capes and saving the day. And the issue that I have with this, the reason I am making this video is because I recall when Megan Thee Stallion went through her entire situation with this whole domestic assault with Tory Lanez, the majority of people on Twitter and Instagram thought it was okay to make a mockery out of her situation. So the interesting thing, and this is where the double standards always come in, and this is why I'm constantly telling black women, burn your cape. Why? Because when it came to Megan Thee Stallion, people made a complete mockery out of her situation. This is a woman that was a victim of a crime, yet people felt like it was okay to make a mockery out of her situation. When we take a look at Kanye West and how everyone is asking us to be there for him, everyone is asking us to pray for him, everyone is asking us to uplift him, you have all these celebrity men, black men who are coming out and speaking up for him and saying pray for him, send him love, send him positivity. And then when it came to Megan Thee Stallion, people literally made memes of her. Why? And see, this is the issue that I have with the collective of black men. This is why I burned my cape, and it is never ever coming back. I will never put it on, and I will only be worried about myself. I don't have any children. I'm single. I'm living my best life. I will never put on a cape for black men, for the collective of black men, because when the tables are turned, you guys like to make a mockery out of how we have been victims of something as serious as domestic violence. Megan Thee Stallion was shot, point blank, period. Doesn't matter who shot her, doesn't matter how she was shot, where she was shot, she was shot. She was a victim of a crime. This is a woman that came out on Twitter and said she was a victim of a crime. She came out with a statement, yet black men felt like it was okay to make a mockery out of her situation. Now, of course, is it all black men? No. But it's the ones that have the biggest platforms, like 50 Cent. He has a huge platform. He influences other black men, and that's the issue. That's the problem that I have. So no, it may not be every black man out here. However, it's the ones with these huge platforms that influence thousands, millions of black men. That is the problem. So the issue that I had with this entire Kanye West situation was that everyone was calling on the black woman to throw on our capes and come in and save the day. This was the same man that felt like it was okay to disrespect a black woman at his rally.
Do you want to be that same person? And your face is covered so we don't even know who you are. Do you want to be that same person? And your face is covered so we don't even know who you are. feel at the end of your session?
I feel fine. I feel fine.
Can I have a little
Yeah! Can I have a
Wow! Yeah!
That was amazing. That was great.
This woman was sitting.
Yes.
How do you feel at the end of your session?
I feel fine. I feel fine.
Can I have a little
Yeah! Can I have a
Wow! Yeah!
That was amazing. That was great.
This is why I make the content that I make. I literally tweeted and I said, you should preserve your strength as a black woman. And the beautiful thing about everything that is going on right now is that everyone is calling on the black woman. Everyone, literally. I've seen tweets from the Karens. I've seen tweets from the Tyrones. I've seen tweets from everyone literally begging the black woman to come in and save the day. And the beauty in all of this is that you have a choice. You don't have to. And the issue that I have with everyone wanting us to step in and save the day is, who was there for us? Who's there for us consistently? And the issue that I have is that I can't sit here and be like, oh, this social group has our back, so yeah, we should put our capes on for them. Or no, this social group over here has our back, so let's go ahead and put on our capes for them. We don't have an ally when we speak on social groups. Why is that? We have allies within different social groups, but we literally don't have a social group that is filled with allies that protect us, that have our back, that defend us. And that is the problem. So when it comes to this Kanye West thing and all of these black women out here feel like it's some sort of honor to be recognized finally for our strengths, when a lot of times we are victims and we seem to not get any sympathy from anyone. We are made fun of. We are a mockery. We are dehumanized. I don't know how many tweets and memes that I saw of Megan Thee Stallion just be dehumanized as a woman, yet you want me to put on my cape to save the day. And I told you guys, I said the black woman's influence is the most powerful influence walking this earth. We created all of mankind. So we hold so much power, but a lot of you feel like if I'm not out here being honored for my strength, if I'm not out here being honored for saving the day, if I'm not out here being worked to death like a mule, then I'm not worth anything. And that's the problem. That's the problem. If you take a step back and you take the feminine approach, the feminine approach is first knowing your identity. Your strength is still there, but your identity is what connects you to your strength. Because if you know who you are, you won't feel like you have to get out here and compete with the Karens. You won't feel like you have to get out here and compete with the Tyrones, because you know that you have this strength that they are demanding for right now, because the world is in a full-blown crisis. And who are they turning to? Us. They're turning to us. But guess what? We are not the help anymore. We are not our ancestors. We are women, and we are not obligated to help or save anyone. It's a choice. If you choose to help and save, that's perfectly fine. That's great. But you're not obligated. It's a choice. So I went to Twitter, because I don't get on there often, and I felt like I had to make a statement. I felt like I had to say something, because I was tired of seeing tweets of people all of a sudden giving the black woman praise and recognition for our strength and us being so strong and how we come in and we save the day and we save people. And I said, this is the perfect time for the black woman to preserve her strength for self. Do you think any of these people thought to themselves, does she have the capacity to handle this? Does she have the capacity to take on the crisis of the world? Does she have the mental capacity to handle it? The answer is no, because they don't care. And that is part of the problem, because if they did, they wouldn't expect anything of us. They would appreciate what we offer. And if we don't offer anything at all, it shouldn't be a problem. And that is the issue that I have with everything that I'm seeing right now. When Megan Thee Stallion was a victim of a crime and she was shot, people made a mockery out of her. And then you have Drea Michelle, right? A woman, you would think she would be understanding of Megan Thee Stallion's situation. Drea, she didn't come from the most comforting, safe upbringing. She had to go through some things to get to where she is, especially with men because of the type of field and work that she was in back then. So to see her on this podcast or radio show or whatever, basically make a mockery or join in on the mockery of Megan Thee Stallion being a victim of a crime is disgusting.
I predict.
I'll take it.
I predict that they had some sort of Bobby and Whitney love that, you know, drove them down this Snapped-esque type of road. And I'm here for it. I like that. I want you to like me so much you shoot me in the foot too. Like,
but as long
what
as,
the whoa?
Wait, no, that is very Drea-like.
Drop a grenade. What the? You want you what?
I want you to like me so much that if I'm trying to get out the car and you're like, no, sit your ass in the car, and I'm like, no, I'm out the car. No, you're not.
He shoots you in the foot.
Wow.
Yeah. You gonna fuck.
Now I'm not going
in
nowhere.
This moment,
how you going?
Drea just went viral. Guys.
Yeah. I'm just, and she's looking like, okay, like, okay.
And this is why I'm constantly saying, worry about yourself, because some of these women don't even have your back. Some of these women don't have your back. And it's so interesting how people are like, Yanie, you need to stay on code. You need to stay on code. There's no such thing as code because there's no unity. And once you understand that, you will start to focus on yourself. There's no unity in the black community. There's no unity among black women. There's no unity. So it's just best that you focus on yourself. It's best that you get out here, you feel people out, you vet them to see if they could be an ally. But that's literally as far as it goes, because some of these black women out here are just as bad or worse as the men. And that is something that I'm coming to a realization about, is that some of these women are just as bad or worse. So you need to focus on yourself. That's what being feminine is all about. It's about focusing on yourself, putting yourself first. Now, if you have kids, of course you would have to adjust things. You still have to take care of yourself so that you can be there for your kids. If you're not taking care of yourself, then most likely you won't be able to be there for your kids or your husband if you have one, or whatever the case may be. You still have to take care of yourself in order for you to be there for others. And I find it very interesting that so many people want to praise us for our strength and for our solution skills, right? But no one cares to protect us. And that's the issue that I have, is that we're constantly being painted in this light as if we're superhuman and we can handle it all. You literally have people out here that are asking the black woman to step in and save the day as if we're not living through the pandemic with them. And that's the thing that I don't understand. You will see celebrity black men who literally have millions of followers make a mockery out of black women, but then turn around and say, oh, Kanye should have married a black woman. He wouldn't have had to go through that. Oh, a black woman would have been able to heal him. And this is why I'm constantly telling black women to never feel less than, never feel like you're worthless, all because you see a black man out here dating out of his race. Because if it comes from a place of hatred, because he has a hatred for us and he's seeking a woman outside of his race for that reason only, he's not treating her any better. And that is something that I'm seeing. I'm literally seeing a pattern. I'll see a black man that has a deep-rooted hate for black women, and then he goes out and he literally treats the next woman outside of our race just as bad or worse. I saw that with 50 Cent and his baby mama Daphne Joy. She had to deal with domestic abuse. So you see these women out here, and I used to get jealous. Like when I was younger, I used to get jealous, but with age, I just stopped caring. And I don't know what age it was. I think I was like probably like 19, 20, somewhere in there, where I just stopped caring because I noticed this pattern. Like they don't even have respect for these women. Half of them don't have respect for these women, and it's so evidently clear that their hatred isn't just black women, but it's just women, period. So when I look around and I see how all of these tweets are being made about us saving the day, it literally doesn't make any sense, because these are the same people who have some strong form of hatred towards us. And so this is why I want black women to be more selective about who they are giving their strength to, who they are giving their love to, and who they are nurturing, because we have so much power in us, and it is showing right now because all of these people are calling on us. And I'm not lifting a finger. I haven't been out here in these protesting streets. This entire Megan Thee Stallion situation is the reason why I told y'all to stay at home. I wasn't encouraging that. I wasn't encouraging you guys to go out there, because I knew if we was out there on the front lines and we was marching, it would not be reciprocated. And lo and behold, Megan Thee Stallion gets shot and everyone decides to make a full-blown mockery out of her. The entire internet. You had people retweeting. You had people actually making comments and tweets. You have people just laughing. And so if the world thinks we're a joke, why are you asking us for help? Why are you depending on us in your time of need? I feel honored. I feel great. I feel amazing, to be honest. And the reason why is because people would gaslight us as black women and try to make it seem like we not all that. But we are. We all that. And people are threatened by us. People are so threatened by us. They're threatened by what we can do, what we can accomplish, our strength, our creativity, our influence. I mean, when you really look around, we created all of this. We all came from a black woman. We were one species. Man made race. We did not make race. We made people. We created all of mankind, white people including. It's laughable that all of a sudden we are being asked to step in and help Kanye West. Oh, if Kanye West had a black woman in his life, he wouldn't be all over social media, all over Twitter. That's not my business. That's not my problem. That's his wife's problem. She married him. So we don't need to be speaking hypothetically. He has a wife. I just don't understand where all of this is coming from and why. Because you literally shitted on us not too long ago. And then Cameron just made a meme, posted a meme to his Instagram making fun of Megan Thee Stallion, basically calling her a tranny. And Cameron was with a black woman for years, Juju, from Love and Hip Hop New York. They were together for years, and he felt like that was okay to post to his Instagram for the world to see, for his millions of followers to see. Interesting. And you want me to step in and save the day? For what? I can't even get respect. We can't even get respect, and you want me to step in and save the day? So I'm just wondering, when are other black women going to start waking up? I mean, it's literally like all in your face. The disrespect, every time you get on social media, it's all in your face. And it's like, at what point are you just gonna be like, I'm done with this? I'm done. Because that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I went through some spiritual awakening, and then all of a sudden I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Because it came to a point where I couldn't defend it anymore. I was just like, this is downright disrespectful. There's no way I can defend this. I can't get behind this. So when it comes to the black men that are out here, I get phone calls every time I'm posting something to social media now, especially on Instagram. I get phone calls from black men, and I'm like, hey, because y'all don't be calling me when I post the disrespect. But when I make a stance, I'm not helping nobody. I'm saving myself. All of a sudden, I'm such a terrible person. You're bothered. You have to pick up the phone and call me. You don't even call me to check up on me, but you're going to pick up the phone and call me because I'm saying I don't want to give out my strength. I don't want to help. I don't want to come in and save the day, but you got time to call me? I peeped that. And I'm just so tired of this. Y'all want us to struggle. Y'all want us to take and withstand anything, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm done with this. Like, I am so irritated, and I really hope other black women start to wake up, because I don't know how you can defend this anymore. Like, I seriously don't know how you can continue on defending the foolery, because it's just all up in your face. Every day now is something. But when the black man's in need, they want us to run to them. But when the black woman's in need, they want to make a mockery of us. When I say I'm focusing on me and mine, I'm focusing on me and mine. And right now, it's just me. So I'm focusing on me. All of my strength will be preserved for myself. And when I have kids, when I get married, I will evenly distribute it. But at this point in my life, it's all going to me. A lot of y'all don't deserve it. Like, a lot of y'all don't deserve the black woman's help. Y'all don't deserve our capes. You didn't appreciate it, clearly. And you still don't appreciate it because you like to make a mockery when we're victims. And this whole Black Lives Matter movement is a joke. And it's been a joke for a while, because there's no unity. The only reason the Black Lives Matter movement is successful like it is because white people are out there locking arms with us. Other ethnicities are out there locking arms with us. It's not because of black people. And it's so evidently clear. When you go out there and you look at all the people that are protesting, it's so diverse. And if it wasn't for diversity, the Black Lives Matter movement wouldn't be what it is today. So this is why I'm constantly telling you guys, look at character. Character, not the person's skin. Look at character. Because character is what matters. Character is what matters. Look for people who want to be allies to you, not look for people who want you to be a superwoman. There is a huge difference. And hopefully after this Megan Thee Stallion situation and after this Kanye West situation, how literally the world flip-flopped so quickly. When it came to Kanye West, everyone wanted us to come to his knee. Everyone wanted us to have sympathy for him. But what about us? What about us? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the wishy-washy. I'm tired of the flip-flop. And I'm tired of some of these black men out here gaslighting me, making it seem like I'm making all of this stuff up in my head. But we literally saw it. We literally saw how the world went from Megan Thee Stallion. She was shot. Everyone made a joke of it. But then Kanye West, in his manic episode, everyone wants us to be there for him. So like I said, my cape is burned and I am focusing on myself. I don't have any kids. I don't have no man in my life. I am focusing and worried about myself and my well-being. The only thing that I'll do is meditate and manifest and pray. That's it. That's all I can do. And I won't be doing anything outside of that. That's all that I have regarding this video. I would love your thoughts and opinions, so make sure you comment them down below. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And this is Real with Yanie, and I'll see you in my next video.